Okay. Hello, everybody. I think I'm live. I'm just going to check on my phone. Bear with me one moment while I exercise this neuron with my tech mastery. And yay, I'm live. I'll turn that down so I can keep an eye on comments today. Um, can I hear myself okay? One moment. Cool. Yay. We're doing this. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tune In Tuesday. We are here to meet with and clear subconscious fear. And I don't know about you, but there is some juicy fear to be met with today. I just, in preparation of this, was doubling down on my devotion. And aside from to work out the tech, I had to go and clean up my face because it was very emotion filled. And I wanted to extend that here with you as well. Hello, beautiful ladies. I can see your comments on my phone. So if I'm looking this way, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping an eye on your comments. Thank you for joining me. It is such a privilege to have you here. I actually want to record this. So that's one of the reasons that I want to start using Zoom so that I record these and chuck these up on YouTube. So yes, we are meeting and clearing subconscious fear today for Tuesday. And the fears that have been very much coming up in my field are lack of money, lack of financial support. Thank you, Karen. I am loving it. I have been experimenting with myself. I'm doing it on my own. And yeah, I'm in the process of lightning because there's this really cool like platinum-y type of silvery blue that I'm wanting to get to. So yes, thank you. With this energy of lack that came through this morning, it came after doing my Christmas shopping yesterday. And it was interesting because it was while I was getting ready this morning that just so subtly there was this real soft whisper of like, could I really afford to splurge on my children this year? And it was so subtle that it when I became conscious of it, I was like, wow, I didn't even realize it was there. On in the foreground, I was feeling so excited to have been able to really splash out on my children. Yeah, I haven't done that for a few years, especially because there's four of them. But this year, I felt really good about being able to give them a fun and exciting Christmas. Like, I'm certainly excited. I can't wait for them to open their presents. But then, yet in the background, in the very subtle background, there is this voice saying, I shouldn't have done that. How am I going to, what about everything what about the future? And I am so here to meet that. And, in conversations that I've had this morning, it is huge. It is a huge fear that is at the moment. And it doesn't surprise me. We're coming into our silly season. We're coming up to Christmas, and there is this archetype where this lack really does does surface around this time. I soon we'll start seeing the string out about be mindful of what you buy your children, because not everybody else can afford to buy, just to go all out for their children, and that an archetype of the Christmas lack energy that is present. And I think having gone through this COVID as well, I think it's just going to be even more heightened. So when I took that into my devotion this morning, there was a huge flow of emotion. I know, from conversations that I've been having recently, that there's the prostitute is well and truly out and about, where we are holding on to parts of our lives because we believe that we must do so in order to be financially secure. And there is and the guardian, or the prostitute in her life form, is the guardian of faith. And that is where we are being guided to. I'm just going to check. Amazing, Karen. I'm so happy hear that you are embracing change. That is so exciting. Yes, and you're so right. We are held by, this fear that what if something happens? What if something comes up and I can't afford it? Can stop us. That can stop us dead in our tracks. So, what we're going to be today is we are entering into this middle ring. So I described this yesterday in my live. So what I have behind me up on the board is the relationship with our physical body all the way out to our soul, or our third dimension, all the way out to the fifth dimension. So just to refresh on that, I think it's really helpful in understanding what we're going to be doing today for Tune In Tuesday is what we're experiencing in the physical world, what we're experiencing in the material world, in the third dimension through our dominant five senses, are is a is a collection of what fears or beliefs that we hold inside of this middle ring, inside of our subconscious, or in the fourth dimension. Now, what we want to do is we want to find them. We want to locate those beliefs, those programs, because when they are unmet, they are informing the experiences that we have inside of this world. And it is through meeting and clearing subconscious fear that when they're inside of those rings, much like this, like a big, solid, dense knot. And when we begin to attune ourselves to them, when we place our attention, our focused intention and attention on these subatomic knots, then they begin to dissipate and return back to their waveform, to their pure consciousness. And that is what is happening inside of inside of the outer ring, inside of that fifth dimension, inside of the soul. That's where pure consciousness, that is all way, that is our true nature. Yes, the fourth dimension is our subconscious. It is where, I spoke about this in the webinar that I taught last Thursday, is that when is the subconscious is where all of our beliefs and our programs are held and stored. And it is the way that we can interpret our subconscious is through our imagination. It is our imagination that begins the process of imparting matter into a energetic to energy. So we are taking an experience or a potential from the fifth dimension or our soul, and using our imagination, we impart matter. We begin to slow it down. We begin to slow that wave down so that it bridges through our subconscious into our physical reality. So these programs are always functioning. They're always running, whether we are conscious of it or not. When we privilege tuning into our subconscious, tuning into what programs are informing our experience, what program is it that is, while I'm putting on my makeup, there's this little, oh my gosh, can I, should I have done that? When we shine a light on that, that is when we take that density and we return it to its waveform, to pure consciousness. And then and in doing so, that is ultimately what is expanding our field so that we can experience beyond the current experience. That is what our aim is, to be so attuned to our subconscious program that is informing our reality is constantly beyond our current experience. So what we're doing today is we are going to be expanding our field. We're going to be expanding our consciousness to be able to have a dig around. We're going to do a little bit of excavating inside of this middle ring, inside of the subconscious. We're doing that by activating our primed imagination to be able to see, hear, feel, or just know what it is that we are storing, what programs currently running inside of our biological technology, and then begin to make an informed decision, informed choices on the programs that we want to be operating from. So specifically today, we're going in and meeting fears around lack. And I think it is so exciting. I'm so excited to take you on the journey. And yeah, I don't know about you, I'm ready to do this. So let's close down our eyes now. It's safe for you to do so. I'm just going to take a drink of water. And let's begin to slow everything down, slow down our brainwave states by taking in a deep breath, filling your belly as much as possible and hold at the top. And letting it all go out through the mouth with an audible sigh now. Taking in another deep breath, filling your belly even deeper this time, feeling your whole diaphragm expand as you draw in this revitalizing, cleansing, earth-filled breath. Hold at the top. Hold. Noticing any tension you're holding in your body, and as you exhale through the mouth with an audible sigh now, let it all go. Taking in one more deep, enriching breath, filling your belly even more this time, holding at the top. Letting it all go out through the mouth with an audible sigh. And with your eyes closed and your breath deepened, we signify to the nervous system that we are safe to be here. Bring 2 fingers or the palm of your hand to the center of your chest, identifying that we are dropping out of the analytical mind that needs to dissect and understand everything, and moving into the brain within our heart, our bridge into the subconscious mind. Now, I just want you to consider your relationship right now with money. What thoughts pop up the second you focus your intention and attention on your relationship with money? What discomfort is revealing itself to you inside of your body when you contemplate your relationship with money? Spend a moment now just observing, feeling how your relationship with money is currently impacting your life. Noticing if there is stress, anxiety, frustration, overwhelm presenting when you consider your relationship with money. What is your relationship with your income, with debt, with the idea of the influx of money going out during this season, with perhaps less money coming in at the same time? Allow a dialogue of what is currently being held and stored inside of your subtle anatomy to converse and to communicate in whatever way it does. You may hear, see, feel, or just know. And as you observe, do so without judgment, for this conversation is for your highest good. It is your guide to those blocks currently informing your experience in this material world. and it is safe for you to meet with him. Ask silently or out loud, what is the dominant negative self-belief that is informing this program of lack? Hear, see, feel, or just know what that response is, allowing your heart to guide you to the dominant negative self-belief in this moment, ready to be dissipated and returned to love. And once you have found that fear, rate it out of 10, with 10 being the most intense. Notice now where fear is sitting, either in your physical body or just around inside of your subtle body. Notice if it feels restricted, tense, nauseating. And now let's begin the work of massaging and alchemizing this mud and sludge of dense, stuck energy into pure consciousness. Gently putting down this belief now and bring to mind thoughts, feelings, memories, or experiences that evoke gratitude within you. You may feel it as bubbles or a burning sensation in your heart. You may see it as glittering light at your heart, or you may just know. Notice how your intuitive intelligence communes with you, speaks to you, shifts and alters you. Focus all of your intention and attention now on this feeling of gratitude. And with every breath in and out, allow it to expand within you so that it fills your entire physical body. Feel, see, hear, or just know what this energy and how this energy moves within you, this high frequency feeling state of gratitude. Allow it to move through your entire physical body in whatever way it needs to. Give yourself over to this feeling state of gratitude. And on your next inhale and exhale, allow it to expand out of you now so that it fills your entire subtle bodies. Much like the rings on the board behind me, see this energy, feel this energy, know this energy is surrounding the area, the space just around you. Hold your passionate, focused intention and attention on this high frequency feeling state of gratitude. Still, this frequency expands now so that it fills your entire space in which you sit, every single nook and cranny in the room of which you sit, filled with your passionate, focused intention on cultivating frequency of gratitude. Notice If there are any spaces inside of the room that this energy travels to, so eager to work through and alchemize any space of density inside of your field. Allow this feeling state of gratitude to expand now to the entire home or the entire building or perhaps the entire boat in which you sit. Giving yourself over to this feeling of gratitude with your whole being. And still, this feeling of gratitude expands from your heart with ease and grace so that it fills your entire street, blessing every single person who happens to be inside of your field at this moment of time, being showered by your commitment to raising your frequency. And still, this light of your gratitude expands now to encircle your entire state, county, or region, showering every single person inside of this field with blessings of gratitude. And still, this feeling state, this frequency expands with exponential, magnified power to encircle your entire country. See, hear, feel, or just know that this feeling state that you are cultivating from within your heart has expanded to encircle every single person residing inside of your field, inside of your country, being bathed and showered by this energy of gratitude. And on your next inhale and exhale, the light of your gratitude expands now to encircle the entire globe. And every single person inside of this field being bathed in this energy of gratitude. On your next breath, see, hear, feel, or just know this expansion moving all the way out into the universe. And the instant it bridges into the unknown of the fifth dimension, you feel, see, hear, or know this explosion of gratitude blasting out from your heart, rippling out into the fifth dimension, into your soul, bathing every single person inside of this field with gratitude. And from this expanded state, we are going to take this gratitude even further. And I want you to consider every single opportunity have been presented and that you have said no. And from this expanded state, I invite you now to say yes out loud so that all of those within your field might just hear it. Yes. Say it out loud again. Yes. For every single yes that you utter, you magnify the potency of this frequency that you have just cultivated. Yes to every single opportunity that the cosmos has sent you and will send you. Yes for every single time you said no to you when you wanted to say yes. Yes to you always. Yes to the things that you have battled with your self-worth over, whether you are entitled to have just that. Yes for then. Yes for now. Yes for tomorrow. And just continue to say yes out loud, allowing every single opportunity that cosmos offers you with every single yes that you say out loud. You may wish to say it softly. You may wish to say it loudly. You may wish to say it as emotion pours out of you. This experience is just for you. It is personal. It is divine. You are worthy of saying yes to you. Yes. 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 If you feel this is not enough, I invite you to lift up your arms in full surrender to receive yes. 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 Say yes for every single person who you know is afraid to say yes for themselves. Yes. Yes. And feel your yes rippling, exploding from your heart out into the universe, into your soul, into the fifth dimension. Yes. See, hear, feel, or just know it rippling back straight into your physical body. Yes. 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 Bring your hands into prayer position over your heart. Yes. Yes. And just sit in silence for just a moment, allowing this act of deep faith to ripple out into your field and all those graced by being held inside of your field. Crossing both of your hands over your heart now. And breathe into this expansive cosmic space. Bring some gentle movement back to your body. And when you are ready, blink, open your eyes. If you have water handy, take a sip. Thank you to everybody who has joined
with me when we come together and unite in raising our frequency through the galaxy. We do it on behalf of ourselves and on behalf of all. When we do it together, our passionate, focused intention and attention is magnified. And yeah, we have sent some incredible ripples out into the field today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. And after that, I have my rock star facial today. So now I can enjoy and remember that I am truly abundant. We are all truly abundant. What dropped in for me in my devotion practice this morning was this. This is a download or an encoded message, and the energy that came through by meeting this fear, this big juicy fear of lack, was look around you. You are surrounded by me. Your financial abundance. You are whole when you choose to see me. Thank you, beautiful women. I love you all so much. Just, oh, you are all delicious. So much love to you all, and I will see you very soon. Oops, hang on. I don't know how to end this live.